Thunderheads, the day has arrived, the start of the concert season here at Bethel Woods. I'm Mike Sikell along with Paul Filiberto, Michelle Simorano. We have got a great show tonight. Miranda Lambert, Kip Moore, and Brothers Osborne. Kip Moore, right?
Kip Moore. Yeah. That name sounds familiar.
I think so. I've heard that name before.
we keep going back to years ago. We had a chance to introduce this guy at the Delaware County Fair. We talked to him a few days later, as a matter of fact, on Filiberto and Simorano. And I remember it was funny because he had said, I just want people to realize it's Kip, not Justin Moore. Mm-hmm. And it is. It's Kip Moore. Welcome to Thunder Country, buddy.
Hey, good to be here, man. Always good to be here.
Well, it's great to have you here at Bethel Woods. What do you think of this amazing facility?
I'll tell you what, man, it's breathtaking. I went out and sat in the original Woodstock lawn today, and I just kind of laid out there and took it all in. I mean, I was such a big fan of some of those bands, and it was a pretty spiritual place. I mean, it was like I could close my eyes and almost hear Hendrix play, and it was pretty wild.
It is cool, and it's a shame that we've got such a hallowed place like this, and this is the place when it comes to artists like yourself, and it happened a couple of years ago with Florida Georgia Line and others, that, you know, this is the line right here where the restraining order holds Simorano back on that side, so she's not allowed to come on this side, okay?
She can come over here all she wants.
There you go.
That's an invitation right there,
He's such a smart man.
I don't mind women, man.
You just made her day, buddy. 2011. And what an amazing ride it's been. Obviously ups and downs and not being cliche. But again, right off the bat, first 3 number ones, just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, the first one was actually Marion Kind, and that kind of got like the 40 or something, and then the next 3 were all went up to 1, and then we kind of stalled for a while, and now we kind of got it going again at radio. But you know, even during the lulls, man, we've built a truly solid, loyal fan base. I mean, you know, even with this Wild Ones record that came out a year ago, it's still kind of an underground record, and the fan base is like tripled in size. It's pretty crazy what's happening with our headlining shows.
Oh, your fans are amazing, man. They've been on Twitter and Facebook, Instagram. They've been going crazy.
It's a loyal fan base. They don't go anywhere depending on what success you're actually having. As a commercial realm at that moment, they continue to grow and come. And then, you know, when something really pops at radio, you know, you realize how essential that is. Then it multiplies even more. Then it spreads even more. And it's just, but then you got that core group that's just they're there, man. They're not going anywhere.
You know, I gotta say, there's one time I felt bad for you, and we had a chance. No, really,
just one.
We had a chance. Yeah, really, there was just one. When you think about it, we had a chance to talk to you. Like I said, after the Delaware County Fair, something about a truck on the rise. Boom, number 1. Then the other 2 number ones, and I had a chance to see you in Nashville just before you went in to perform New Faces, and you know, we had chatted in Memphis for the Country Cares for St. Jude Kid Radiothon a couple months prior. But when I saw you that day, I had said, "How you doing?" And you said, "I'm tired." And you really looked worn, and it was like, along with the fame and all the success, a lot of people don't realize there's real work involved.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've done around 200 shows a year for about 5 years straight, which means I'm probably on the road 240 to 50 days out of a year. Man, it takes a toll on you for sure. But I mean, I love what I do. There's you know, I get to play music, but there's so much that goes into it. It's not just stepping on a stage and playing music every night. It's the constant recording and writing and traveling in airports and buses, and then you barely sleep. You know, that's the hardest part is getting your sleep. And then it starts catching up with you. And it's a grind, man. It takes a big toll on you mentally, but at the end of the day, I feel so blessed. I get to write my own music and get to play every night.
And you also get to give back. I remember when we were at CRS 2 years ago, I think it was 2 or 3 years ago, you were just starting the projects of getting these skate parks in different cities. And how's that going?
It's amazing. I built about 5 or 6 so far. Working on another one right now in Cincinnati. Yeah, we build them in these areas that really need them, the inner cities, and these kids that are really desperate for some kind of outlet to have, and it's keeping a lot of them off the streets and gangs, and it's been a pretty amazing thing so far.
It really is. It's amazing. And when you were talking about it, you could see the passion behind it.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't just I want to do something and I want to give back. You really, you're hands on.
Yeah, for sure. I'll go to the opening of the Cincinnati one, and yeah, when you look at these kids, you see how happy they are to have somewhere to go. It gives them a sense of pride in their community.
Still got a song doing so well. We're just talking about that. What's ahead project-wise, musically? I know the tour is cranking, but what are we looking at project-wise for you?
Currently, I'm working on a new record right now. I've been working on songs in the studio, and we're touring all summer, and then I'll be doing my tour in the fall. But yeah, I mean, I'm working on new music right now.
Very exciting. I can't wait. I mean, we love what you put out so far, but I'm looking forward. What about your show tonight? What can our Thunderheads expect?
They can always expect passion. That's all I can guarantee. That's about the only thing I can promise.
Now, backstage, any pranks? Do you have any
Not
pranksters
yet.
on this tour?
No
okay.
pranks yet.
I know it's early, but
It's early. Yeah, this is only the third show, so we'll see. We'll see what happens.
all right.
Well, knowing you were finally coming to Thunder Country again, finally coming to Bethelwood Center for the Arts, to see you take the Ryman stage this year at Country Radio Seminars, and to hear the little talk that you gave to the radio people, it was really cool, and we got even more excited. And we're thrilled that this day is finally here. So we thank you for taking time to stop by. We know you got a busy schedule. Our Thunderheads can't wait to see you hit the stage tonight, Kip. Kip Moore, ready to get things started along with Brothers Osborne, Miranda Lambert, the very first edible arrangements of Orange County Country Mega Ticket Series show here. And it's great to say he is finally in Thunder Country.
Indeed, and it's coming up tonight. Tickets still available too, Thunder.